All right, I'm going to attempt to finish up this piece. It's from the live stream. It's a piece of raw New Mexico chert. I think I might have mentioned that it was Arizona chert, and the quartzite is also from New Mexico, not Arizona. So let's see. I'll have to fix that. In my responses, I think someone asked me where it came from, and I said Arizona. It's actually New Mexico on the quartzite points. Yeah. We'll see. If I can remember, I'll correct that. Luckily, I'm not too far off. But this is what it looks like up close. So what point can I make out of it from New Mexico? Just a expanding stemmed point. San Pedro or something. I never have the correct book in here. I've got this one in here. Overstreet Indian Arrowheads Guide. But I should have this one in the house and my other one, my Texas book, and my Southwest book in my shop. Let's see. Southwest. Where am I? Okay. So Southwest is New Mexico, Arizona. So in this book, and West Texas. So let's see. I'm going for a stemmed point. San Pedro, yeah, that's one that I can make out of it. Expanding stemmed point. But there are other ones. Black Mesa narrow neck or the basket maker. Some of these are small, some of these are large. So let's see. I like this one here, Gobernadora. Anyway, there's arrow points on this side. So these are all at metal dart points. Black Mesa narrow neck looks pretty good. Let's look at that. Yeah. This is the one in the photo. It's the perfect one. So this is kind of big for that. Let's see. Although it might end up being one of those if I mess this up. Augustine. Augustine. I don't know. Angostura. San Pedro is, it varies in size. Northern side notch. SRS. See, San Pedro can be bigger. Both of these pages encompass San Pedro. Oh, there you go. See, even that size. Even that big. Yep. Purple, yellow, jasper on that one. Rare material. So we'll just make a corner notch out of it. Surprise, surprise. Well, that's what I'll aim for. Yeah. Found some more abraders in my old stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make it more narrow because of that. It's all right. There it is. I was napping earlier and I messed this up. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Should I do this with only indirect percussion? Kill two birds with one stone, right? Finish out the live stream item and then do it only with indirect percussion? Yeah. Let's do it. Let's try it. It's raining out. I don't know if you can hear it. I don't have the noise cancellation on the microphone. I don't think. Yeah. I don't think it's got noise cancellation right now. So you can probably hear the rain. Okay. So if I do this whole thing with indirect percussion, it'll be a little boring to watch it, I think, but it's easy for me. Relatively easy. Physically. Mentally, it might not be because of the inconsistency of the stone. It might be a hassle, but only because it's unpredictable, not because it's physically difficult. Yeah. It's not physically difficult. It's just, the stone is kind of weird. I have not felt much like talking lately. I talked myself out during the live streams, I guess. I don't know. If I had time, I think what I would do on these videos is highlight the nice flake removals. Do like a short video of a compilation of all the nice flake removals. Quote unquote nice. Different types, long ones that are just long, but also ones that remove a lot of mistakes, damage control flakes, that kind of thing. If I had time, I would do that. Yeah. And just shoot the video with no sound or no voice, and then do a voiceover. Right? So I can post a variety of videos, some with voice, some without. Some edited, some not edited. Time is the only thing that stops me. I have a hard enough time doing what I'm doing. Yeah. Let's see if Nacho-Matic can do something about that step fracture. See if Nacho can do something. I'm going to just hit the top of that step fracture. I'm not going to go deep. I'm just going to go off and start chipping off the top. If I can do it, hold it properly. If it's too deep, it'll scoop too much. Of course, I could take the flaker and just hit it like that. That might be better. Yeah, much easier. Does the same thing. All right, so I need a big old flake through that area. So let's beef up that area on the edge so I can take a big old flake. Probably should do it with a bopper. The Mike Tufts bopper, 6.6 ounce. 6 ounce bopper. Let's see if it'll do it. Yeah. And from here. Yeah. That's a dicey one. Yeah. Should I push my luck? No. I should not. Yikes. I don't know. Yeah, that cortex might look nice at the bottom, but it's very chalky. I won't be able to sharpen it or shape it. Oh, that's a weird area. Dang it. It's all wonky. Let's see. How do you make something nice out of stone that's unpredictable? Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you do. And if you do, it's usually having to do with a lot of luck. But people want to see it when it's lucky. Yeah, see, I could do little videos where I do these kinds of damage control flakes, edit them all together, stitch them all together. Yeah, do a video quilt. Yeah. Stitch all these nice flake removals together and call it a video quilt. Right? I could, but I won't. The way this is looking, it seems like I'll be losing a lot of the good material. But I can't be paying attention to what's good and what's not good on this. I've just got to try to go with the flow and make it symmetrical. Just deal with whatever is in that area. Just try to keep it symmetrical. Some of this stone is good in some areas and some is not. So I just got to deal with what's there while I'm trying to make it symmetrical and all that. And not worry about preserving the good stuff unless it's very easy to do it. Because if I introduce something difficult on top of the bad material, a difficult task, in addition to the difficult task of dealing with unpredictable material, it makes it all that much harder to actually finish the point, make something nice out of it. Try to keep it simple. Ouch. That didn't work out too bad. There's still a weird area right there. There's a natural crack in it. Yep, I can see it. Dang it. That's going to get very narrow. That's a shame. What can I do? I can cut that out and make a modern knife blade. Put a notch in that area so I can preserve the width. If I notch that area, I can preserve the width. Yeah. We'll try that. I'll put a notch in that area right there. But hold on, I gotta figure out what else I need to do first. Yeah. Oh, not like that. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Just like that. Luckily, the material is pretty good up near the tip. This is much easier to do now before the notching. Well, I can do this after too. I find it easier to do now because I can hit it super hard without worrying about blowing off a barb or something by accident. Yeah. Sometimes if you have barbs and stuff on these things, the flake will go, hey, look at that nice barb, and go zing right over it, take it out. Even though it would not do it otherwise. If it sees a barb, it likes to run right into things and ruin them. Yeah. Just like kids knocking over snowmen. You run a flake and it usually behaves, but if it sees a nice thing somewhere on your point, it'll run over there and take it out. Yeah. Kick it right over. Why it does that? I don't know. The rock is not nice. It's not evil, but it's not nice. It's a little stinker. The rock is a little stinker. Yeah. Can you see? I'm in the wrong spot. So yeah, it's easy for me to do this thinning stuff right now. I'll do that notch in a minute. That's not in danger of expanding anywhere. Not right now. So I can hit other places really hard, and I don't have to worry about that. The odds of that traveling are very little because it's a tough raw stone for one, and number two, it's still thick right here. Yeah, still pretty thick. Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to do it. It's not supposed to do it with a lamb bridge. Nope. Not supposed to. Does it take it out? Should do a compilation of those that I knock out like that. Yeah. It did it. It's not gonna like it though. It's gonna remember. The rock remembers, you know. This is. It tells me you got lucky with that. Just I remember. Just wait. When you need me to behave later on, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I know. I'm ready. I already know you're gonna be a stinker. Like I said, I already know. Ooh, that's a candidate for hitting twice. I can hit that twice. Right, put that back on there. Hit that again. Let's see. It's not fully on there. Let's get it well seated with no dust in there. There it is. Hardly any. Try to minimize any gap whatsoever. See, there's hardly any gap at all. And hit it really hard again. See if it did it. Uh-huh. Nope, it did not do it. If you're not watching it, you missed it not doing it. Yeah. What did I miss? What did I miss? You missed it not doing it. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to see that, you might say. I only want to see it when it does it. Yeah. Otherwise, I ain't learning nothing. Yeah. I know. You're a stinker too. What? Nothing? Didn't say nothing. I heard something. No. You didn't hear what you thought you heard. Huh. So what am I gonna do? I don't know. Leave it in there. Watch everyone go. Oh no! Don't leave it. Don't leave it in there. I hate those. That's what mine look like. I could leave it in there and make mine look like yours. Yeah. What's wrong with that? I'm not embarrassed. I could leave it like that. No one would buy it though. I gotta think about my business. Yeah. Let's see if it did it. Ooh, almost. Almost. It's not quite good enough. It's not horseshoes. It's not the game of horseshoes. Okay, here we go. Take a chance? No, I'm not gonna take a chance. I need to abrade it a lot. I could take a chance and not abrade it much because the edge looks pretty good, but no. Let's just grind it tremendously. Use a fresh tip because this is a vital strike. Well, it went in the right direction. I might hit that again. Hit it again. Hit it again. Yeah. Let's hit it again. Yeah. Where okay, start it right there. Right here. It did it. Ha ha. Beauty. I knew it was going to do that. Yeah, I knew it was going to do it. Really? You don't know me too well, or you don't know the Flintknapping too well either. I was hoping beyond hope. Yeah, I was super hoping for that one to work when I hit it again. Man, I had my fingers double crossed and triple crossed to get that. Let's see. Oh, yee, it did it. That was good. That was very satisfying. Yeah, very nice. As long as I don't mess it up, we'll be in good shape. There's a possibility that it could have internal defects as it gets thinner. It gets more important that I watch out for potential defective areas. But for now, the flakes are coming off okay. Yeah. It's relatively good material on that side. This side, I don't know. It doesn't look too great. Better than quartzite, though. Oh, yeah. Much better than quartzite. I'm going to have to wipe out that little spot, though. Yep. Because it's lumpy right there. Unless you want me to leave it. I could leave it in there. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe the next strike will make it look even better. Maybe. Who knows? Yeah, it didn't ruin it. But it did thin down that fat spot, which is good. All right, let's put the notch in there before it's too late. Yeah. So this, I don't know how this is going to go. I very rarely do this technique where I put a notch in right where the crack is. So we're going to take it slow with the Notch-O-Matic. Why with the Notch-O-Matic? Because I don't want to wear myself out with the pressure flaking right now. Isn't it kind of dangerous to be hitting right where the crack is? Wouldn't that open it right up? It might, yes. That's why I'm going to go slow. Yeah. And I could stall it, and it could end up being a nightmare. But we're still going to do it. Still going to do it. I don't take the easy way out all the time. I don't avoid risk all the time. I try to minimize it. Try to minimize risk. But not all the time. So I'm just gonna walk it in and see. Little by little. It could do weird things because there's a crack right there. Yep. I'm going to have to cheat and file it because I'm not going to hit really, really hard. If I hit really, really hard, it increases the chances of opening up that crack. Yeah. So I'm just going to set up some areas where I can strike. Yeah. Hope for the best. There it is. There's the flake. I don't know how it looks. Oh yeah, looks good. See, the crack is on this side over here. Let's see, what else can I do? Keep going? Yeah, let's keep going. Little by little. Watch me mess up the other side. Yeah. This side is a hard one. Watch me mess up the other side, the easy side. Yikes, that didn't sound good. That sounded like a hollow sound. Sometimes when you hear that hollow sound, it means the crack is opening up even more. Let's hope it isn't. It's still in there. The bottom of that notch does not look that great. Looks okay. So far, so good. Let's trim a little bit of this. Widen the notch just a little bit. Yeah. I can see that crack still goes in about 1/8 of an inch. Yeah. Maybe 1/4 of an inch. I'm running into some tough material. I need to widen that up. Yeah, let me widen out that notch. Where is it? Let's see. Why did I widen it out? So I can look to see where exactly that crack is, and also to give me more room to maneuver in there. It looks like the crack doesn't go much further. I do want to make sure I get it all out. I don't want to leave the crack in there. I could stop with the notch right there. I'm going to punch out a flake on this side. Hopefully, this side has less of a crack, so maybe I can pop out a good pop out somewhere. You see what I'm doing? I'm putting an angle on that whole area, making it conducive to popping out a flake. All right. Prepare the flaker. It's already got some wear and tear on it. Square up the corners a little bit. Yeah. Let's see. Stick it right there. Stick it right there. Yeah. Right in the middle. All right. Just a little tap. Start little. Don't be getting all gung-ho about it. That is really fat right there. It's not good. I left it fat because it's safer, but in a way, it makes it more difficult. Yeah. I don't know, it's really thick right there. Yeah, I did that on purpose, I know. I left it really thick on purpose. But, you know, it'd be nice if it wasn't so thick. It makes it hard to get in there. There's less of a crack now. I can probably thin down the stem more without worrying too much. Yeah, I'll thin down the stem and then I can drive that notch a little deeper. Yeah, I don't see much of that crack left. There is still some. But I'm going to take a chance and thin down that stem a little bit. Okay. Yes. Did I do it? I didn't do it. Almost did it. Just checking the symmetry. Just making sure I don't mess up the symmetry too bad. Let's see if it did it. It kind of did it. It did kind of sneak up behind that notch a little bit. Took out too much of that though. It almost looks like the crack goes all the way through there, but I don't think it does. I think that's just a coincidence. Yeah. That's just a coincidence that the step fracture ended up right there where the crack is. It didn't do it. No, it didn't do it. It didn't. Dang it. That's really bad. Hmm. I don't know. Well, that solved that problem. Yep. Okay. Don't have to worry about that now. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to leave it. Yep. That's okay. I'm gonna have to leave it crunchy. Oh, dang. What's up with this? Still got a crack right there. Yep. It's very crunchy everywhere. A lot of luck involved with this one. Bad luck and good luck. Come on. All right. Okay, I could mess with it a little bit more, or probably all night. Yeah, it's very crunchy, but it's also my technique. I'm not being as careful as I could be, and I'll just leave it. Yeah, that turned out to be not too bad. It's just surrounded by crunchiness, which is not good. But what can you do? It still functions. Well, still functions as a point for sure. Now, if I had done big notches to begin with, I could have avoided a lot of problems. Yep. If I had just planned to do these big notches, that crack that was in there, that would have not been a problem, and I probably wouldn't have had all this mess in there. But I was picking at it little by little, and when that happens, you get lots of flakery. Yeah, lots of flakery surfaces. And then when you try to clean it up later, it's already thin, so it's very difficult. And this area got tougher as it got thinner. Not only is it harder to thin when it gets thinner, that area got tougher. This material is tougher right around that crystal pocket. It still stayed in there though. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I exposed more of it when I flaked over it, so that was good. Yeah. Is that a crystal pocket or is that some other mineral? I don't know. I didn't want to mess too much with it with the Nachomatic because it gets it all powdery. It's already really crunchy. Yeah. I could use a Nachomatic to hit that right there, but it's not tall enough. I'm afraid it's just going to skip over the top and it's going to look pretty bad. It looked like I tried to use a Nachomatic on it. It's better just to leave it like that than to make it look like you tried to use a steel punch on it. Same with this side. I could put the Nachomatic there, but then it would look like I used a steel punch on it. This area right there was very crunchy. I could barely sharpen that, and it led to a lot of wearing down of this edge. So I said, you know what? I can take another flake. If I symmetricize this side, it's going to beef up that edge so I could take another flake into that area. But I didn't want to hit it too hard because it'll snap the whole thing in half. But it did reach down there a little bit to taper the thinness. And look, there's some crystal pocket shining through on that side, so you might be able to see through it with a light. I'll check during the auction. You might be able to see all the way through the point, through that crystal pocket, which would be kind of cool. If I can remember to bring my flashlight in here, we can try that sometimes. But during the auction, I guess I'll try to see if there's a clear area all the way through. Yeah. So there you go. I don't know what you call that. Big side notches point. I don't know. Let's see. Put it on the same, yeah, same handle as the last one. How did I know it was going to match in thickness? I don't know. Oh, that's better. Yeah. That's better. Yes, yes. I like that one better. So there you go. Arizona stone. No, New Mexico. I'll take two pictures of it. Okay. Yeah, I spent way too much time on that point. Well, way more than I was expecting. Okay, so I'll take a snapshot of that. Okay. Snapshot of that one. Whoops. I can never get this right. Remember a snapshot of the point. Yeah. Alrighty, there you go. That's it.